Hi, Mike here. Welcome to my latest video. This video is going to be slightly different to what I normally do. Today I'm going to make a ring out of this US Mint gold eagle coin. This is a 1 ounce bullion coin. It's 24 karat gold, and I'm going to make this into a ring to fit my hand. So without further ado, we'll get straight into it. Right, so to make the hole that I need for the coin ring, I'm going to be using the Jason Works self-centering punch. This has a conical top which allows the coin to be centered when it's in the punch. I'm going to be using 9/16 punch and die. So I'll just put the die in there. And we'll place the coin in there, and then screw down the top, and now the nerve-wracking bit is punching that through. That's the piece of gold that I've just punched out of there, and if I unscrew that now, you'll see that's the coin with the hole made in it for the ring. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to deburr the hole and tidy the hole up, so that when I go to the next phase, which is pressing it into the cone shape, there's no risk of getting cracks around this edge here and this edge here. So I'm just going to take my deburring tool and just run that around there and capture the little bits of gold swath. Once I've done this, I'll take a little bit of sandpaper. You can see my assistant's hand just came in to stop that getting blown away. So now I'm just going to take some sandpaper. I'm just going to clean that up around that edge there. To make sure that there's no risk of that getting any cracks when I press it. So as you can see there, that's the hole, and I've cleaned it all up. So now what I need to do is I need to anneal this, which will make it easier to work with. Okay, so the next phase is to anneal the coin so that it's soft enough to work with, and to do that I'm going to use my my torch. This is just a map gas torch, regular plumber's torch. Well, what we're looking for here is for the coin to go a purpley colour. And you'll know when it's at the right temperature because the flame will start to go orange. So that was just to quench it so that it's cool enough to handle. So now the next part is to press it. Okay, so we're here at the press where I'm going to be pressing the coin into the start of a ring, and I'm going to be using the Jason Works 25 degree 1.4 to 1.3 tool with a cone. This is a soft face cone, so I don't need to wrap Teflon around it, and so what I need to do is put the coin in there, make sure it's nice and level, and then place that with the cone under the press, just making sure that it's nice and level all the way around, and then I'll start the pressing. Just making sure I can feel it. Yep, that's okay. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to anneal it again, and then I'll complete. So that's the start of the coin being pressed. Okay, so I've just annealed that again, so I'm just going to make sure it's centered in the die. I've just changed the die to a 17-degree die, which is the preferred angle. I'm just going to press it again, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. I'm just going to anneal it again one more time. You can see we're starting to get that cone shape. I'll be back in a minute. Right, so that's closed up now on the cone, so I can just tap that out of there. So that's, as you can see, that's now taking shape into a ring. Okay, so the next part of the process is what we call a Swedish wrap. This is part of the process to size the ring. So what I need to do is make it a little bit more parallel, the sides, before we size it to fit my finger here. So we're using this pair of tools here to do the Swedish wrap. But in order to protect the detail on the coin, which we want to retain, I'm going to wrap it in Teflon, which will protect the detail. So I'm going to wrap it about 30 times, and that will protect that important detail on the coin. What I do is put that in there like that, and then use a pusher to push it through. You see now the sides have become a bit more parallel, and the PTFE tape's done its job, because I can see that the detail on the coin has been retained. Okay, so the next part of the process is to start stretching the ring on the ring stretcher to make it to the correct size. I've already checked it on the sizing, and it's about 4 sizes too small at the moment. I'm aiming to get it to Z, so in order to do that I need to put it on the ring stretcher to do that. So I've already annealed it. So in order to protect that inside detail of the ring, I'm just going to slip a polythene bag over the top here, and then I can slip the ring on, and then as I stretch it, I turn it 1/4 of a turn each time, and right, I'll stop there and I'll anneal it again. Okay, so I've just annealed it again. I'm just going to slip this over here rather than using the polythene bag, and I've just checked it with the sizing tool, and as you can see now we're getting very close to the target size. I need to stretch it a little bit more. We need to go a couple of sizes over, and then we shrink it back down to its finished size. So I'll carry on with that now. I'll just check the size of that now. Yeah, so that is now going to be just one size over now. So just a little bit more. Yeah, so that's two sizes above now, so we're nearly there. So what I need to do now is I need to now press that and get the get this side here so that the ring is now parallel. Okay, so we are now at the stage where we need to on the coin edge side, that needs to come down about one size, because once we get to the finished size, the inside will get trimmed back because it's thicker than this side. So in order to do that, first of all, I'm just going to put it, I've already annealed it, I'm just going to put it in the press here. I'm just going to press it down a little bit just to get it started. Right, so I've managed to press it a little bit, and I've just checked, and there's no damage to the detail. So the next part of it will be to get to the final shape of the ring. Okay, so I'll continue with the process of getting the final size. Just nice and easy, I don't want to rush it. So now the ring is starting to look more parallel. That can come down just a little bit more. See, it fits okay, but I'm still going to take some out of the inside, so it's probably going to come down on that side another size once I clean it up on the inside. So I'm going to press it a little bit more here. Nice and easy. There you go. Now you can see that it's starting to taper in on this side. So now I'm going to anneal it again, and then we'll do the other side so we get so it's matching. So now you can see it's starting to take up that barrel shape. A little bit more, I think. And there we have it. So I'm going to clean that out now with the deburring tool, because it's got a lip on that side there, and then we'll check it again on the ring sizer. So I'll deburr this now and make sure I do it nice and easy. Don't want to take too much out of the inside and cause any damage to the detail on the inside. But by taking the inside out, this will bring the size down to the target size. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just check it again for size. And it's pretty much where I want it to be, maybe a little bit under, but not significantly. So I'm happy with that. So all I need to do now is take the ring and now give it a clean. I'm going to use some very fine steel wool. This is grade 000 steel wool, and I'll take it and just remove the oxide off the ring. But I think I'm going to leave some of the discoloration on there just for contrast. Finish this off now. It's got a little bit of the tarnish from the annealing process still on there, which gives it a really nice contrast. I'm just going to get some metal polish wadding and finish it off with that. Okay, so I've got some polishing wadding. This is just a metal polish. I'm just going to give it a very light clean. You can see the muck coming off it. And there you have it, one finished ring. You can see the detail in there. I'll try and get some close-up photographs and put them at the end of the video. Yeah, it looks really stunning, that. Okay, so now we've got the ring completed. Let's find out how much of this 1 ounce coin we actually have left. Bearing in mind that these are actually slightly heavier than 1 ounce, because the US Mint actually put 1 ounce of pure gold in there with other metals to make it slightly heavier, I think. And I'll put it in the comments or in the notes below. I think they're about 33 grams when they leave the US Mint. A troy ounce is 31 and a little bit grams. So it weighs 26.8 grams of 22 karat gold, which is a very heavy ring, as most of you would agree. Anyway, this is my new ring, and I'm going to slip it onto my finger, and as you can see, it's a stunning piece of jewellery now. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. Thank you again. Bye.